Hi everyone, Ted from LTM Elite Consulting. Today we're going to discuss about this tool that I usually utilize. It's called FireCalc, and I'm going to link it below into my video. You can find this. I have it in my online website. You go under the tools here, and that's where you find it. But for now, let's just talk about this calculator. It talks about with what you have today and what it costs you to live. Can you retire and maintain the same lifestyle? So for this particular scenario, we're going to use, let's say you have $300,000 in your portfolio and you want to spend $1,700 a month times 12. It comes to $20,400 a year for 25 years. This is just a scenario, okay? So we're going to hit submit. It shows here for the first 10 years or so, it should be fine. You're not going to run out. But then if you can see all these different scenarios, some of them are running out. As you can see here, year 11, year 12, year 13, year 14, and some of them all the way down. And then you get other ones that are doing well. They're going close to $1 million. So you are withdrawing that much money out, $20,000 per year, in your portfolio. Instead of going down, is right. You start here with 300,000, is continuing, and the reason why here it says 2,700, 7,900 is because you took that 20,400 first, and then it's calculating based on the market the following years. If you look over here, it says they are over 128 possible 25-year periods, and some is at minus 782,000, and others go at 936,000. So that means pretty much what he's saying is on that 25 years, 61 cycles failed, which gives only a success rating of 52%. So when you sit around with a financial advisor, this is what they normally tell you. They tell you that, wow, you're not going to be able to retire and have this much money because look what the scenarios are saying. You want to have it at least to 80, 90%, and at 52.3% success, it's pretty bad. And that right there is the fear tactic. And I do not like to operate on fear because no one knows what tomorrow is going to bring. So what's the next thing? What do? Do you work another 10 more years? If you're 65 years old and your body is shutting down and you don't feel like working this crazy 10, 12-hour days, what do? You tell your body, no, I got to keep going because my financial advisor told me I have 10 more years to work. That's why it's nonsense. All this is just scenarios, and no one knows what's going to happen next year or the year after. Only that guy up there. Only God knows. So going back here, I was going to show you guys one more thing. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so going back into the scenarios, when the market is going down, that's why you got to have different type of buckets. That way you have yourself diversified and you kind of like weather yourself from any risks. You're not going to start withdrawing when the market is down, but in the same time, you have to be invested in the market. Otherwise, you will run out of money in no time. Here, I'm going to show you guys a calculator that I'm using with their platform, Personal Capital, and the importance of getting better returns than what the S&P 500 is doing in the long run. It's very helpful. Here, a perfect example, if I show you guys right here, this year, right, from January 1st to the 24th, I'm going to go by accounts. I have a long-term joint account, which me and my spouse is utilizing. The stock market this year is at 6.95, the S&P. We did a little better. Then further down, I have the position trading account, which is another bucket. I have two of them. I'm trading with the IRA accounts. One is the Roth, the other one is traditional, so I'm avoiding taxes. So that's the bucket for the longer run, 5-10 years from now. And then I have the third bucket, which is 3 buckets for the short term, within 1 to 5 years. In the previous video, I talked about how important it is to have CDs, how important it is to have some type of government bonds. Again, this is my opinion. This is what I'm currently doing. So I'm not going to go blinded and withdraw from one account. I have myself situated in multiple accounts. Depends on what life is bringing. No one knows, only, again, he does. And this is my previous employer. I have it on the 457 because I'm below younger than 59 and a half. In order not to lose that 10% penalty, I have to keep it in there. Otherwise, it would have been gone. I just don't want to pay the 10% penalty if I roll it over into an IRA. That's the benefit of the 457 for most of the people that have it. You don't have to wait until the 59 and a half or 55. This one, as I mentioned in the previous video, it's been great. I was able to, this year, concentrating and doing some tactic moves, I was able to outperform the S&P 500 by, as I mentioned in the previous video, 13, 14. In this case, it fluctuated from the previous video. Now is 15% difference. And my favorite account is the positional trading, because this particular one, I'm actually concentrating on specific companies, as I'm showing in some of my other YouTube videos. And this one, I'm focusing based on what the trend is doing, what's happening. You won't be able to get this type of gains if you are in a target data fund, because it's pretty much running based on your age and the asset allocation that the system created based on your age, pretty much. And most of the time is 40-50% in bonds, some other cases up to 60%. Besides this one, I'm going to show you guys the last scenario, which is I created 3 buckets. The importance of interest rate in the long run. I created 3 buckets. One bucket, I created S&P 500. So this is running the numbers from 87 to 2023. So this is way over 30 plus years. You're starting with $100,000 and you rebalance annually and you reinvest the dividends. If you look right here, one bucket has 100,000. The second bucket has pretty much, this is similar to like a target data fund, 50% bonds, 35% US stocks, and 15% international. And the last one, I did the handpick one, and I put only a 25% bonds. So it's 75% stocks and 25% bonds. Again, this is not all the investment. These are the buckets that I was showing you guys in the previous one. You're not going to put all your investments in this kind of stocks, because then you're going to lose your shirt if you get a down market. You got to have it rebalance. Look at what $100,000 did. Final balance. 1.6. The other one, the target data funds, $81,000 from 100,000. And the S&P from 100,000, it triple and 355,000. So this is the important, guys. When you are invested in target data fund at a younger age and you are in so heavy in bonds, 30, 40, 50% bonds, this is the returns you're getting. And looking right here, for example, right? 1 year, 8% difference. Year to date, 30%, 6%, 9%. Kind of similar what it was in the previous one, the S&P 500. And the gains that I was able to year to date occur. But in the long run, look the huge difference that it does. That's why it's very important to have a financial advisor by your side. Make sure that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket and you just live life. Tomorrow is not promised, but you do have to have a plan in place, because without a plan, without a goal, we have no vision. So again, this is my opinion. This is my personal account. I wish you guys the best. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to make some of these videos as I know it's helping and inspiring as many people out there. Wish you guys the best. Till next time.